What's up, family? What's up, Kufu Life? It's the one and only King, the Magus, and all the many titles we call ourselves. But I just wanted to get up on here today, man, and come with another video, just some more insight for our people, Black, Nubian, Israel, Egyptian, whatever you want to call us, all our many names, Sumerian, Atlanteans. I just wanted to come in here and just say, y'all, man, for our people, man, what I've been seeing a lot on the internet is, y'all might hear some shooting in the back because I'm out here in my wilderness. People come out here and shoot, so I'm out here right now. So y'all gonna hear some shots in the back. I ain't getting shot at, but I just wanted to just come and say, man, you know, our people have to remember what has happened to us. Black people, you have to remember what happened to us. In the last days, the father, the mother said his spirit will pour, right? So right now, us coming back into veganism, us coming back into the knowledge of self, us coming back into it, a refreshing of it, we have to give each other grace. We have to give each other grace. I see black people, I see people in the comments. We're so quick to tear each other down so quickly. It's like you see people like Isis Wisdom, you see people like, Yaki, you see people like, you see the women. The women are trying to heal. It's our nation. We are the lost nation. We are we are the we are the people that's the missing piece, the missing puzzle piece to why humanity don't is in the way it is. We are the missing piece of like what happened. Why is this gap of quantum time just lost? What happened? We are the missing piece. So as we come back into knowledge and come back into self, and we're doing our best. We need to do our best. We're not doing our best to help each other, but we have to do our best, because remember, if you lost everything, okay, say that you wrote some lyrics down and you didn't remember the song and you lost it, and you're trying to dream about it. You're trying to dream about it. You're trying to remember what you wrote. You're trying to go back and remember. Okay, it's taking time. You may start writing the lyrics, and oh, it's not that word. Oh, it's not that. So it's like I just see posts like, you know, where it's like, okay, Dr. Sabi or something, like, okay, we don't agree with his diet. I know people that tried to do his diet. Some people almost died. Okay, some people doing a juicing fast, they almost died. Some people did just a fruit fast, and this happened to them. Or Yaki, and other people that's doing the health, and in the comments, of course, some people, even when we get the positions, like when we get raised up, when somebody gets raised up and they get into the position of stardom or celebrity or something, we act like they have to be so perfect and they can't mess up or something, when even them themselves are learning and coming back as well. Now, even some of the people that get raised up, the money starts to get to them. Then they forget the cause. The cause is the people, our people. You may get caught up in Netflix. You may get caught up in the money. You may get caught up in the deals. And this is not trying to get off subject, but this is another reason why God in the Bible, I can see now why God holds back finances or holds back money, because when we start to get money, then our focus drifts away from the people in the nation and the cause, which is the people, which is the children, and it goes into, um, you know, stock market, this, crypto, this. It just you once you start getting the money, then your mind shifts just like the white man, and then we're just focused on the money, and then it's just like buy my tea or buy my service or buy this or come buy this from me, and now we're turning into the white people. So we gotta remember that we are all growing back into it, and we gotta give grace. This is why Jesus be talking about, Christ be talking about your heart, your heart. People know how to go get the bag, but they don't know how to live in their heart. People know how to go get the bag, but they don't know how to be a good father. People know how to go get the bag, but they don't know how to be a good mother. People know how to go get the bag, but they can't love on their children. People know how to go get the bag, but they don't know how to give grace. People know how to go get the bag, but they don't know how to not cuss somebody out. People know how to get the bag, but they don't know how to love. You know, the Bible says you can have all the knowledge and all the wisdom, but if you don't have love, you don't have nothing. You don't have nothing. You have to remember that. It's love, y'all. Israel, black people. This is how we feel. We started arguing and fighting, sleeping with each other's women, taking their wives. Oh, I got the most wives. I'm the polygamous king. This and that. You might as well say the Bible is about us, all our ratchetness and dysfunction. So while we've been so ratchet and dysfunctional, and we the kings, we the high priests, we the kings, we living in the pyramids, we got the mega mansions, we got 100,000 square feet, we got 150 acres, we got it all. But now we fighting against each other. It's the ego. And then while we all been doing that, here go the little other nations. While we fighting and arguing, they sneaking up right behind us, snatching our land, snatching our women, and now we got chains and shit on our shit. And then the Most High has taken our knowledge, and we have really fallen. So as we come back into wisdom, which is the mother, as we come back to her and learn of her. For real, man. We have to give each other grace. We're all learning again. Nobody's greater than the other. Okay, if somebody is trying to come back into health, that was their field. That was their field 30,000 years ago, 100,000 years ago, a million years ago. But they're trying to remember the herbs. They're trying to remember the diet. They're trying to tap back into it. Of course, you're going to make some mistakes until you get it right. Of course, you got to get each other's blood types. Okay, if we got the women, which they call the shamans, the shamans, the witches, the ones that can fortune tell, see into the future, get downloads, get prophecies. If a prophecy is off one time, they're trying to tap in. They're trying to remember. You don't just tear them down in the comments and just hurry up and say false prophet. Y'all, we got to come back into our heart. Until we come back into our heart, bro, we won't even have the earth back. We won't have the earth back. These people can, even though it's their time is up, these people can really rule forever till we get it together. Fighting amongst each other, fighting amongst our children. Our children, don't want to listen to us. All type of things, man. It's love. We need so much love again. That's the key. It doesn't matter how much you know. It doesn't matter about what you tapping into, the knowledge or the downloads you get, man. If you don't have love, you don't have nothing. You got to learn how to love and come into that heart chakra for real, that space for real. Tap in. You got to tell somebody you love them. You got to tell how you tap into the heart. You got to start telling your feelings. You got to start crying. You got to start saying I love you. You got to start bonding. You got to start fixing a meal for somebody. You got to rub somebody's feet. You got to hug somebody. You got to tell your brother, look, you messed up, but I still love you, and I'm not going to hold that against you. You have to start practicing those things. Once you start practicing those things, then the wisdom in your position that you want to be in will flow in even more better, because then you can come from a place in your position from a place of love versus a place of dictatorship, where it's like, oh man, that nigga don't know what he talking about. Oh man, that nigga don't know what he talking about. Oh man, that nigga in ego. Oh da 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 da. It's always been that with us. Until a lot of people really open their eyes, you can find out that we was the Indians, we was the Olmecs, we was the Atlanteans, we are the Lumerians, we the damn Egyptians, we everything, yeah. But who are we now? The Bible said you will be a nothing nation, nothing. Right now, we living in a movie right now. Nobody knows. The elite know who we are, but when we walk these streets, nobody knows who we are. They always looking down on us. We can say, I'm an Atlantean god. They don't know that. They looking at you like you crazy. There's no royalty. There's no backing. They don't see the beautiful kingdom built right now. You are nothing people right now. We don't even have our own continent. We don't have our own military. We don't have our own school systems. We don't have our own churches, just look out in society. Our own grocery stores, our own police, if we needed them, our own hospitals where we own it and nobody can come in here and tell us that we can't do this. Right now, we're in, the Bible say, just quoting from it, you will be in your own land and be a damn stranger. That's what we are. That's what we are right now. So yes, man, when you look out into the world and you look out into the world and you see all this ego. Look how black people just starting to just get a couple of bands now. They getting this money. Look how they acting. They turning their nose up. They got their little LLC. They got their little business. They got their little Lamborghini truck. Bro, you got to come in love, man. It's not about that. It's really not. The kingdom of heaven, that's why you say seek ye the kingdom first. The kingdom is love and compassion. These are spiritual things that are invisible, but they're energies and how you operate within yourself and how you treat people, how you talk to people, how you respond to people. Those things, how you light up a room and be loving to people so that they can turn their inner light on and be loving. Then your little house and car and shit will be added unto you. But now what I see in the world, just like it say in the last days, y'all will be lovers of money. And yes, turn from the ways, which is turn from loving, turn from faith, turn from hugging your brother, lifting your brother up, getting the house in order. You know, we like to come together on their pagan holidays and still have dysfunction. So how can we ever rise? And if we're just getting a taste of just a little bit in their system, we get a little bit of property. We think we so big and mighty because we got some farmland. We get our Lamborghini truck. We think we so big and mighty. And then, not trying to get off subject, is like, this is the farthest the white man civilization can take us. Is a car, a house, a kitchen sink, bro. Think about it. Success today, with an open mind, success today is a house, a kitchen sink, a toilet, a stove, a bedroom, a washer and dryer, a fancy car, and some green grass in front of the house. That's success. Bro, that's when you really think about that, bro. Housing and transportation is success in your gold chain. Bro, that's low frequency, nigga. That's low. I was just looking on YouTube at a little clip, and it's like this gigantic cruise ship. What does the cruise ship have? A swimming pool, a slide, a whole bunch of hotel rooms that got sinks, countertops in it, and it's floating on water. So basically, just a house floating on water. When you really elevate your mind, that's the farthest the white man's civilization can take us is that. But we did greater things, right? We got the pyramids actually working and generating energy. We up here really on some Doctor Strange, Iron Man type of mind type of stuff. Or like Black Panther, what they had down in we on the vibranium and stuff. We got the UFOs flying around. We really like, and it's not even success. It's just being able to use our intelligence to just be better on the planet. So just think about that, man. This house, this car, this stuff really be boosting our heads up, man. And we need to check ourselves. We need to check ourselves. Because in 2 seconds, Mother Nature can send a tornado, she can send a flood, and all that you work for is gone. And then the white man, you know, all he got to do is freeze the bank account or say, look, no more banking. And then there go all your money. Or they could just get on TikTok and just take your channel down. They could get on YouTube and just take your channel down. You know, and really bring you low. This is why we've been so low. This is why we've been so broke. So you could come back into realization. So yes, when you think about it, the Almighty Mother, the Almighty God Father, gonna take your little playhouse, our little house. I'm gonna take your dollhouse away. I'm gonna take your little toy car away. I'm gonna take your little gold chain away. I'm gonna take your Gucci and Louis. I'm gonna take your little, because you're playing dress up. I'm gonna take your little clothes away. I'm gonna take your nails off. I'm gonna take your little sunglasses off. I'm gonna take your little beads out your hair off. I'm gonna take all. Just think of a child. I'm taking your dollhouse away. I'm taking your car away. I'm taking your little dress away. Time out. And that's what we've been on, man. That's why we've been so broke, getting shot and killed in the street. And yeah, they went overboard. We've been in captivity. Because the Most High has put us in time out. Till you know how to play with your brothers and sisters. Till you know how to play with your brothers and sisters, you're not getting any of this back. Till you know how to act, you're not getting none of this back. And look, my spirit is pouring right now in the last days. In the last days of America. It's about to be wrapping up, man. In the last days of America. And the table's going to be turning and the power going to be coming back to us. And look how y'all acting with just the little bit. Look at all the philosophies out there. That's another video, but I'm going to split that up. I'm going to get into that one next. But yes, man, remember, man, we all are growing and coming back into wisdom. We all are ignorant. And we all coming back. So don't be knocking your brothers down, your brothers and sisters down. Give them grace. Come into your heart. This by seeing this and reviewing this lets, like the scripture says, in the last day, their hearts will grow cold. Look how far away from you are from your heart. You're so quick to slander and say something negative and jump on negativity because, yes, the programming, this is what Satan has been doing. This is what the devil has been doing. Year after year, I'm programming you. Year after year, I'm programming you with the meat. You eating the slop. Now that's loaded up in you. You can't give up meat. That's uploaded in you. Now I'm feeding you the love and hip hop, the ignorance, the BT, the ignorance, the ignorant music. I cut off all that good music. Now I'm feeding you this music. Now that's fully uploaded. Now you can't even hear good music no more. Now I'm gonna put the gun in your hand. Now I'm gonna teach you to hate on your brothers and sisters, to envy. I'm about to upload that. You don't got nothing, but they got something. I'm gonna put a little arrogance in there. I'm gonna put a little envy in there. Now that's uploaded. Now you've been programmed year after year with these same things year after year. Now you don't even know how far away from, those are not the fruits of the spirit. Now you're moving. Now you don't even know consciously you have moved far away from the spirit. Now you're ripe and ready to get destroyed by God because you haven't taken your mind back. Just think about these things, man. Think about these things. We get a little, and then for my people that get the position, all the people in Atlanta, all the high maintenance women, You go get your hair done when you want to. You go get your nails done. You got $100K in the bank. You got $1 million in the bank. You got $2 million in the bank. You got your Bentley truck. You got your Rolls Royce truck. And then you don't come into your heart when you supposed to, when you see a brother and sister. If you but you can't see. All you can see is if somebody else got a Lamborghini. It's this stupid mindset where it's likes attract likes or something like that. Or if you get in the bag, then I could work with you because you get in the bag. But what about the person that's over here that has all these beautiful, brilliant ideas, but they homeless and nobody would even hear them out? And they have a story, they have a movie, they have a book, but you want them to get it out the mud. No, God gave you the money to go help your brothers and sisters so they don't have to get it out the mud. If you really watch white people like I've been watching them, they're helping each other. They don't do that. They get together, 5, 6, 7 people, and they be like, all right, we're going to help get this, we're going to get this business up and running. When they come out and come out and go do, you got to go look at white people so you can learn again. That's why they were the reflection. You got when one of them got a Jeep, they all got a Jeep. If one of them got a Bentley, they all got Bentleys. If and go look at the Chinese people. If one go get a nail shop, then they all go get nail shops. And all that bread they getting and they stacking it. Come on, y'all, it's unity. We can sing the Bob Marley songs all day. We can do that all day, but we make it so hard amongst ourselves. We always tearing each other down. We always talking down the love. But back to the high maintenance people, man. You know, they everywhere. They get that money and then if you don't look like something that can benefit them, that's why I'm saying this asset and liability. That's white man thinking, man. That's white man philosophy. That's not our philosophy. That's not our laws, codes, and morals. That's somebody else's mind that you haven't adapted, and it's uploaded in you. Now you act the same way as them. So now only a few black people can get rich, and each and every one of us have to get it out the mud ourselves. And then we can only come together now because we all got millions. Now we all millionaires. That's fake. That's fake as hell, man. So you can only see my value and my worth because I done made it in Forex. I done made it in the stock. I done made it in this. Now we can talk. But when we was all broke, we couldn't talk. Or if one was up and one was in the middle or one was low, we still couldn't talk. Each and every one of us had to get it out the mud ourselves. Now we can talk. So that's right there telling you that the money is causing division right there from even speaking to one another. Where are you at in your heart? You not in your heart. You putting money before humanity. You putting money before relationship. You putting money before love. That's what you doing. So if it goes down like this in the heavens, what are you going to tell God when you stand before the mother, when you stand before God? And if God's codes and morals and laws is all about the fruits of the spirit, love, joy, compassion, respect, and all those things, his or her morals upstairs ain't got shit to do with Forex, money, a house, kitchen sink, and a fucking Lamborghini truck. They ain't got shit to do with it. That's not God's success. Cause really all that shit is, for real, all it is a pleasure. I like a nice whip too. I like me a Ferrari too. But I'm not gonna put that shit over somebody before I can channel and see their worth, like in my heart. In your heart, you know who to mess with and who not to mess with. But this show you that people haven't even been working on their intuition and working on the spiritual things, where you can sense and feel if somebody needs help, when you can sense and feel somebody has a good idea, when you can sense and feel somebody has a good project. We have to think nation building again. We have to think community again, not just ourselves. Once we get that first million, we keep thinking about ourselves, building up our bank account, building up our family, when we used to be tribes, not just one household on the block that got millions and everybody else, the rest of the damn tribe is broke. That's not how we get down, bro. What we need to be thinking about is how can we make everybody a millionaire? That's what we need to be thinking about. Stop gatekeeping like the white people doing the same thing they do. You get the secret on what's working for you, and then you keep it to yourself. So how are we gonna rise up? You can't take the nation over by yourself. Look at the white folks, how they took us down. Look at how the military do. They get a map and they look at this sector, this district, this district. Y'all go over there. That's teamwork. Y'all go over there, we gonna go over there. If they come over here, da 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 ba ba ba. Teamwork, man. Teamwork, black people, teamwork, black people, teamwork, black people, teamwork. Stop thinking that somebody, and that's what I'm saying, that's an inner wound. You become a millionaire and then you think somebody always trying to take from you. You don't even think that it's not your money. You got to think that it's God's money. How many people would just give out 50K if God told you, give that person 50,000? Can you trust that? Give that person 100,000. You could go be making $1 million or go be making 100,000 for somebody else, and somebody been praying. I just need 100K so I could get this off. I know, and they've been praying, and God been training them up, and God was supposed to use you to get 100K, but you ain't in your heart. You not in your heart. You ain't been practicing the fruits of the spirit. You ain't been in your Bible. You ain't been channeling. You ain't been working on your heart. You just been working on your bank account and working on your business, working on the external things instead of the internal things. Now that person missed a blessing because you can't go in your pocket and release the 100,000. You gripping it so hard. You gripping it so hard when you already got the Lambo truck. You already been eating good for years. You already been eating good. And you making a quick 75,000 a month. Easy. You selfish. And that shit can't come up in the kingdom, man. So yeah, when you look back at Egypt, niggas burying themselves with their riches. That's what it's gonna be, man. A lot of people gonna die with their wealth, and you gonna leave your body, and your body gonna be right there holding that gold, holding that Lambo, holding the steering wheel of the Lambo truck, dead as hell, cause it's not coming with you. We all supposed to be down here succeeding, Israel. So give grace to one another who's broke, who's down, who ain't got nothing. Believe in each other, not just yourself. We all growing. We all learning again. And coming to your heart. That's what you need to be working on. We so focused on the damn money. That's what you need to be working on. If you come more in love, watch how the spirit can move. You don't even really believe in true magic. Even with the women, we need our women. We need our women to come together and stop hating on each other. We need our women. Women don't even know, bro, that if y'all come together and y'all on the same frequency, nigga, y'all can levitate a boulder, bro. These boulders I'm out here looking at, y'all can get together and levitate that. Unity is what gets things going, man. When two or more are gathered, I am there. That's the force. We can't do it by ourselves. When we come together, we can move as a force. Yes, by your here go the ancient Hindu thing. Yeah, you could get there faster by yourself. But when you walk together, it's better. Y'all got to remember that, man. Stop tearing each other down. That's why we down right now. Because we've been tearing each other down. Then the white man just came in and said, well, shit, y'all already tearing each other down. Let me just tear y'all asses up some more. Come on, man. And all the other nations didn't have a peace. The Persians didn't have a peace. The Chinaman didn't have a peace. The Mexicans didn't have a peace. Everybody coming in America, this Turtle Island, getting a piece. And yes, when you look at it, the white man, the white folks is they're in our birthright. They got the Bentleys, they got the Rarries, they got the credit, they got the houses. They could go golfing, they could go jump off a damn mountain without no fear. They got the private jets, they got the army, they got the stability, they have the mindset, they can work together. They're running the nation, even though they keeping us down and they doing fucked up shit too. But just think about that, man. We got to come together. We've been saying this shit for so long. And all the songs, all the songs from the 80s and the 70s, and y'all still don't get it. Y'all still don't get it. Man, it's sad, bro. We can do so much more with love. Just think about that, man. Remember, man, we all are learning and coming back to the wisdom. That's the thing with black people, man. Soon as we find out about some information and know something, it's that energy that comes on. It's that ego that comes on. You don't notice it, but it comes on. Some people don't notice it, but it comes on. It erects up. When you go get in your Rari truck, when you go get in your damn Bentley truck, that energy come on. That energy come on where you think you bad to the bone. It's just a car. Bro, it's just a car. You got your money. Okay, black folk, you got your money. Some of them, you got your money. But then you don't help nobody. You look down on people. You drive through the streets of everybody that's on the east, man. I'm just using that example. You drive past your people and you look down on them because you in this car. That's what type of that? And then all along your planet is dying, your community is dying. Why don't you use that money to put a school up? All black school. Put our own churches up that don't take offering. They don't need no money. Well, we could just create our own parks outside the damn country now. Shit, man, like we got to think, man. Y'all can't keep thinking about yourselves, man. And when we come into wisdom, we can't tear each other's down. Y'all got to think about that, man. Because we not going to rise if y'all don't start channeling these type of things. You got to channel love. That's it. That's the key. That's the key to all of this for us. You got to hit your knees, man, and you got to tell your brother and sister, I love you. Because at the end of the day, you like y'all all know the saying, you came in this world with nothing, you're going to leave out here with nothing. So why not be in the world in here in love? You know? If some brothers and sisters is struggling, trying to get on a better diet, help them, give them grace. You know? And we got a lot of stiff-necked people. We got a lot of people that don't want to do right. They don't want to listen. They don't want to hear it. Then those are the ones that get left behind and we have to let go of. But for the ones that are coming into the wisdom, the ones that are coming up, we got to check ourselves every day, because once we were ignorant, once we were broke, once we didn't have, and once we didn't have. So remember that. God always say, man, remember the days of old. When you get your little Ferrari car, you get your little house going, you get your little something going, you get your little LLC going, you get some things that make you feel like you're important. Then within 2 seconds, man, you forget where you came from. You forget where you came from. You can say that you don't forget where you came from, but you forget where you came from. And sometimes, yes, you make it out, and the family don't want you to make it. And sometimes you got to leave the family behind, those people. But as you going on your journey and you're gaining wealth, we have to trust again. It's a lot of people out there scheming and trying to get after your money and stuff like that. But if we always go in with that mindset, that's what we going to get. But especially with one another, we have we got to love again, man, and we got to trust again. We have to love again and we have to trust again. If we can't come into those energies where we live in a trustful society versus a fear-based society, a loving society, versus the, lack in fear-based, we can never reach those higher vibrations as unity and oneness amongst ourselves, black people. So, man, give each other grace. This Kufu Daddy, man. This life. We speak life over here. I'll see y'all in the next video, man. Think about that. Peace, love, joy, oneness. Kufu life, Kufu Daddy. Hey.